Friday. Oh, it's the other fan-made level Tomb Raider game for sure. I remember now. Powerful. There we go. So yeah, let us continue with our Tomb Raider Gold Edition playthrough, which is the little fan-made mod that enhances the game up. So yeah, let us continue. So last time we finished the first full game fully. Now let us go into unfinished business powerfully.
Mi gente latino.
So true. Hi Kai, how are you? What are you up to? So I'm still with the water balloons. At this point, they haven't added any more outfits to work on this fan mod. Any brand new ones. So at the moment, I'm stuck with the water balloons still. So I feel like a pervert. Hi Cutie, what did you up to, Kai? How was your Wednesday? What were you up to? Kai, did you enjoy my physique right now? Do you think I look cute? Do you think I look nice? Playing through Sable. Oh, you got it for free on the Epic Game Store. That's nice. Love a free game moment. I think I look gorge. With a beautiful body meant to raid tombs. Powerfully. I think it looks nice. Yeah, thank you so much, Kai. Are you enjoying Sable? I think I played Sable on Game Pass, but I never finished. Powerfully. I bet her back hurts. Excruciating pain, for sure. But that's the way she likes it. She would not have it any other way. And I support her. I support her beautifully. But how was your day, Kai? I was gonna call you Sable. Hopefully you had a nice Wednesday. Absolutely. Oh, I do like the new sound effects for the mummies, the aliens. Absolutely. So the meat graphics of it all. I'm not sure if they are beautifully enhanced for this fan mod. It looks delicious though. This place put it all together in a barbecue, a barbecue grill, and you will have a gorgeous meaty moment for sure. Absolutely. It was a decent day for me. Got some shit done. How was your day? It was nice, Kai. Nah. Oh. I chose the wrong option. But it's fine. But you had a nice day, Kai. Thank you for asking. And that's nice. That's nice that you got some shit done. You got some chores done beautifully. I support you. It's nice that you enjoyed a nice day. Powerful. But yeah, I'm just closing the night off with some beautiful Miss Croft moment, some Tomb Raider fun. Beautifully enhanced in the chest section. Thanks to the efforts of a pervert. So I think it's nice. I think it's sweet. Yeah. Love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Absolutely. That took a lot of trouble to kill him, my goodness. But I put this wall on the grill, delicious. If you pair it up with French fries, delish. Love a meat and French fries meal, for sure. So Joshua, knowing that you are a beautiful vegetarian, so if you don't eat meat, in which meal did you enjoy accompanying it with French fries? He beautifully explodes. Back love you drip that. What were you up to? Where is she? A grilled cheese with French fries is nice. Interesting. I'm not that much of a grilled cheese diva myself. I don't see a grilled cheese and I'm like, oh, I'm begging to put that in my mouth. You know, grilled ham and cheese though. Interesting. I did see they sell a veggie pizza in Little Caesars, George, and I never seen that before. So I guess I always like never pay attention to it that much. And I thought of you. I thought of you and Deer. I forget if Deer and Chad also get their pizza in veggie form, I wonder. Nothing over here. How's the little body fat wall section? Interesting. I had a nice bath and floss brush my teeth. That's nice, Rip. Love hygiene. Powerful game. So true, George. But yeah, I saw that veggie pizza and I was like, has that always been there? That is literally the first time I see a veggie pizza on their menu. And I was like, intriguing. Oh, you don't get the veggie pizza, right, George? You get the cheese pizza, so nothing on it but cheese. Interesting. I remember now. So what about a veggie pizza, George? Did you enjoy a veggie pizza? Whom's is still alive? Well, the textures do look higher quality in this section. They do look quite nice in the color department. It looks like I'm in a block of cheese. No, I'd rather just have a salad. Interesting. So you're not much of a veggie lover yourself? Yeah, me neither, sadly. I don't enjoy veggies that much, even though I should. I should beautifully ingest more veggies, absolutely. But I hate them. They can choke. So true, Drip. I do like a nice veggie pizza, though. Would you like it, Kai? That's nice. Yeah, I guess when it comes to pizza, if you are a vegetarian, you don't have that many options, sadly. It's it is mostly a meat-based product. I should beautifully heal. Would you say you don't make friends with salad? I do not make friends with salad for sure. I fully heal. What the hell? Oh, I didn't safely drop down, I guess. So what is the correct? I'm assuming this one. What about a fruit salad? That sounds even worse, actually. I love fruits, but a fruit salad, it does not seem that appetizing to me. Did you enjoy a fruit salad, Ripta? I've seen pictures of fruit salads, and I'm like, I do not want that in my mouth. There are a lot of vegetarians meat replacements now, surprisingly. That's good, I guess. I think we should beautifully eat fake meat. That is the future, for sure. Hmm. I like our cat sounds. Hmm. Do you enjoy the huge hairless ball? I think it's nice. Fruit salads are often pretty bad because they're all unripe like frozen fruit. Mmm. Get that tracks. That tracks absolutely. Absolutely. The vitamins are there. It's the meat of the future. Hmm. Exactly. But they can be really good and basically a dessert. Like store-bought fruit salad is like mostly melon, but they can be really good. That's nice. Well, I would not enjoy. I would not put such a product in my mouth, you know. But I support anyone who does enjoy that product, you know. I think it's nice. Yeah. So I should beautifully heal. What did you enjoy to eat at your lunch hour trip then? What's your go-to at work? What's your fave go-to meal at work? Dear said that when she worked at a mall, she really loved going to the mall's food court. And that sounds nice. That sounds nice having access to a food court so easily. I don't usually eat at breakfast or lunch. Oh my god, Ripta. I'll eat free stuff at work because it's free. Oh, what are the options in the menu? Beautifully. What can you eat at work? What do they have? What are the options? So when do you eat then? So if you don't, or you mean you don't buy or make breakfast or lunch yourself, or you really don't eat those two meals? Most like popcorn, Skittles, Starburst. Oh wow, coffee. Interesting. I usually skip all meals until I'm home from work. That sounds, Grave. That sounds not good. So we say this because we love you, Dripta. That sounds bad. That sounds like a bad choice making with your body held, you know. But you should eat when you want to eat, you know. So I support your choices that you make. I just got my first Spanish ad in a long ass fucking time. Nothing bad with that, but I wasn't expecting it. What was it about, Kai? What was it about? Ooh. What was it about and why was it in Spanish though? That's the question. Is it because I'm Mexican? Is it because I'm Mexican, do you think? Maybe they were like, oh, you're watching a Mexican person. Maybe you like Spanish content. Maybe. I usually skip breakfast. I don't eat breakfast always, but sometimes I do enjoy a breakfast moment. Lately, I had a craving for pancakes. Haven't had pancakes in a while, so I need to buy some pancake mix. That sounds fun. That's not happening to me when I first was watching you. Actually, interesting. So I'm giving you the Spanish content. It's like I'm an adult Dora the Explorer. I'm teaching you Spanish. No seas cortés. When at school, I'll eat a lunch thing because I need to study. You're like Solar Mercury. She eats sandwiches because that's the easiest thing to eat when reading a book. To her, according to her onion. Poor baby. Poor mutant baby. McDonald's ad. That's weird. A McDonald's ad in Spanish. That is so weird. So maybe it's because of that. It's because they know my region, I guess. Ooh, the lava. The beautiful rock pattern in the lava. I think that it's brand new. It looks like Nesquik cereal. Mm. It's like most likely they see you're watching me and I'm in Mexico, so they're like, oh, do you like Spanish content? Interesting. McDonald's ad, that's part of that, but I watch so many random streamers sometimes and rarely get those. Yeah, most likely it's because of me. It's me. Me or her. Sandwiches or wraps. Love wraps. What's your fave flavor to find in a wrap? Haven't been getting so many Spanish ads since Orange took office, though. Absolutely. Oh, hmm, hmm. Oh, it's a little glitch. I was like, what's up with the random? What was that show with claymation? Was it Gumby, the little green man? Was it Gumby, or am I mistaking him for somebody else? McDonald's literally said, "Mi gente latina." Yeah, that tracks. But sadly, we're still mad with McDonald's. Green man is Gumby. Love him. Now that's a star, a legend. With the pony. Love them. King for sure. How nice. Any beautiful items in the area? So the body fat wall, it looks decent. I thought it looked decent back in the official version. So I'm not seeing if it has like any enhancements, but it looks nice in this version. I think it looks cool. So no items in this area, it seems. Haven't seen Gumby since I was a baby. I think I did watch his show a few times as a kid, but yeah, since then I haven't seen him in a while, a long while. Sadly, I always enjoyed as a kid watching like puppets or like claymation stuff. And that's rarely happening lately. So like in like Muppet shows, you don't see them as often now for kids. They can enjoy those contents. I'm assuming because puppeteers have unions and Netflix and other streaming sites. They're like, no, I'm not paying a union at all. So I'm assuming that's why. That's the answer, most likely. They get a little cheaper. I think not actually. I think 3D. I thought that too back then. I was like, oh, so is that why 3D is like everywhere now? Like every kid show or movie needs to be 3D now. So I assume also it's cheaper then. And apparently no, 3D is far more expensive. But I'm assuming with 3D they don't get any royalties. The studios can't get any royalties. And with puppets or claymation and stuff like that, I'm assuming they have like unions. So you pay more for 3D, but it's a one-time payment as opposed to cheaper with puppets or claymation, but they get royalties. They get royalties or like they get like a far more decent paycheck over time. And they hate that, I think. Sad. Oh, that wall looks weird. That door looks weird. Mm-hmm. They got so sad. I remember when I was a kid, I used to watch a lot of shows like that. So I saw Sesame Street. I saw Allegra's Castle. I love that one. Bear in the Big Blue House. I loved that one as a kid. At that point, I was like too old for that show, but I love seeing that before going to school. I love him. He's my friend. But yeah, now kids don't get that nowadays because they got unions now. So like that has to feel so bad. So like yay, they they have to pay me a decent salary now, but now they would choose to not employ me at all as opposed to keeping me employed. So it's so sad. Very tragic. But in the Big Blue House, do you love that guy? It was so nice. I love him. Where's the other hoe? Oh, I hear steps. That's creepy. Mm. They look nice. Beautiful even. Lots of stuff by Tim Burton. Well, Tim Burton, he still gets employed, you know. Haven't heard that in so fucking long. I loved it. Do you love it also, Kai? I love Bear in the Big Blue House. It was always so nice. It was one of those shows that I had to watch it just before going to school. It was so nice. I love him though. They get you to Family Channel. So disgusting. Mm-hmm. For sure. Absolutely. So it's either due to family channels or kids doing content, like literal babies doing content on YouTube. And I don't think you should put your child to work like that, sadly. Hmm. I barely remember it, but you saw it, Kai? That's nice. Yeah, I used to watch it constantly. It was always on Disney Channel before going to school. So I've always loved it. It was so cute, so sweet. Love him. Hmm. Literal dumb babies. Hmm. Absolutely. My boobs could take me. They could make me float on the water, I'm assuming. So I know one is bad and one is good. And somehow I'm still alive. But I think the bad one gives you the secret, I think. Let's check. So if not a secret, like at least some items. Well, I did get all secrets. Should I kill them? Why not? How much? How many items, medkits do I have? 5 and 1? We're fine. Let's go. Let us beautifully leave this place behind. At first, I thought you were talking about the boobs, not the switches. They're both correct. They're both the correct option, Zach. Both boobs are good. They're not. One of them is not bad and the other one good. They're both good boobs. Beautifully. Anybody here? What's over here? We're fine. I also heard boobs. Oh, wow. Well, it was the switches on the wall. One boob is evil and plotting against you. I'm assuming that must be Trashley's inner dilemma at all times. She knows one of her boobs does not have her best interest at heart at all times, for sure. Powerful, yeah. Well, I think I don't have the shortcuts in this version. Yeah, no. Powerful, yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel very Amanda Lepore with this chest size. I'm gonna use that as a reason why I'm gay. Powerful kind. So it's your evil twin boob. That's the reason you're gay, powerfully. That could be a reason, yeah. That tracks. Anything in this section? Why do you see a switch? Is that a bulb? I don't remember the switch at all. So where did you go? That's the entrance. And that's you. Also, I'm supposed to go there and in the water? Mm-hmm. Today, I learned that the platypus can feel life, the aliveness of something with its face. Can you go into greater detail, Dax? I failed to realize what you're saying. So by the platypus, you mean any platypus? What do you mean it can feel life? I know a platypus, like in Phineas and Ferb, they're poisonous. I didn't know that. Poisonous or venomous. They're venomous creatures. More accurately, the electrical portion of the biochemical processes of life and movement, with electricity receptors in its bill. Oh, that is a lot of words in one sentence, Dax. And do I get the meaning? No. They are venomous, and it's so weird. Yeah. So I'm like, with Phineas and Ferb, how can they keep the platypus? Wouldn't that be like, wouldn't that be like a dangerous for children to have as a pet? So to me, it makes no sense. That sounds like a platypus. It's not a good idea for children to have around. Mhm. Living things produce electricity as part of being alive, and the platypus can feel that with its face. I still fail to get that. So, like, feeling something is alive through the electricity through your face. You can feel the electricity of something through your face. Need more info. Hmm. I never heard people keeping a platypus as a pet. Maybe when they made that show, they were like, we should get like an uncommon animal as a pet idea, and they went with a platypus. So I'm assuming with the show, a lot of kids were like, I need to get a platypus now. I'm assuming. They have those weird beak buildings and those special organs that pick up very small electric signals. Sounds very Pokemon like a Magnemite or something. Interesting. Speaking of, have you seen those like official Pokemon Oreos? And you can get like all original 150 Pokemon in your Oreos. That sounds fun, but so expensive to keep a full collection. And people will do that. I've seen them on TikTok. They're like, I have to get the full collection. And it's not that like cool looking to do. So it's Oreos and I believe Hershey's Kisses also. That you buy a bag of Hershey's Kisses and they have the little Pokemon underneath the Kisses wrapper. That sounds weird. Platypus for president. Absolutely. That does sound like a Pokemon. So it can attack. It's venomous and it can detect electricity. That does sound like a Pokemon, yeah. How nice though. Love at Disney? I mean no. Did you finish these stacks? Did you play the DLCs in your channel? Or did you only go through the main adventures in your channel powerfully? Mm-hmm. Let me see, just in case I flop. They're nice if you never played them before. The DLCs are fun. They have the they have like their own way of constructing a level. Oh, it's bad for me. Oh, we're fine. I did a small attempt at the DLCs and found them extremely hard. When you finish 3, you can beautifully give it a go if you like. Yeah, they're hard. It's like the full difficulty of the main adventure condensed into a few levels, but they're fun. I think they're cute. I recommend game. Isn't God in South Park depicted as a platypus? I can't remember. I know Jesus from South Park and his actual Jesus. Hmm? And the other one? Hmm. This level has so many jump scares. Except for the last revelation, which was very like, what's the point? I am shocked that Dax will turn away from something extremely hard. Yeah. So even Pop Dax can be a quitter sometimes. He does not take the challenge of something extremely poignant. I did an entire stream with no progress on the DLC for Tier 1. Lady has had those before. She has had 0 progress streams on her games. I think she almost had that with Tomb Raider, and she has had that on Silent Hill, I believe. But love that about her. Absolutely. But yeah, if you like a different experience stacks, I recommend them. They are difficult, but with enough experience on the main games, you can go through the challenge of the DLCs for sure. They're cute. I recommend. Yeah, the DLC for one, which is this one. I think it's not as fun because all the graphics are fully recycled from the main adventure, so it feels like you've been in these locations before. And in the sequels, they do have like brand new graphics, so you do feel like it's a brand new level for once. Woo! Oh, I can do flips. And somehow I'm still alive. I will return to the DLCs because I like hard things and punishment. So typical pop behavior. But I wanted to get through the games. Absolutely. Absolutely for sure. I fully get you. So you like difficult, hard things and punishment. What else? Do you like a bone? Do you like being called a good boy also? That is the pop behavior for sure. I support you though. Bones are nice. And being called a good boy also. So half an hour all secrets, powerful. And I am a good boy. You are. You are absolutely. You are a good boy. Absolutely, yeah. So true, Dax. Some beautiful ammo. Mm-hmm. Love the throbbing meat. Wall. Love a huge ball section. Could the game be louder? Let me know if the game could be louder. I feel like it's a bit not too loud. Should I make it louder a little bit? Let's say beautifully. What do I have at my disposition? I got the magnums. Oh, he can walk in the lava. Mexi, have you ever played Outlast Trials? No, I think that game is like better with friends. And I feel like I'm a flop when I play with people, you know? I feel like I can do like that much fun commentary, you know? But it looks cool. Have you played it before that? Mexi playing Outlast Trials will be silly. For sure. I recently obtained it on the Steam sale with the other Outlast games. Are you gonna play those stacks? That's nice. I think you and the I think you and the Banan Clan will have be ugh. Let me go back to the beginning. So I think you and the Banan Clan would enjoy a nice Outlast Trials moment for sure. Haven't played it yet, but it could be fun. Yeah, with friends, that game is fun. I like seeing Team Die play Outlast Trials. My goodness, ooh! And somehow I'm still alive. Can you imagine how chaotic that will be? Absolutely. This wrap is like completely clean, it's brand new, with the body fat on it and all. Mm-hmm. Powerful game. I saw the Spyro Trilogy Remastered is discounted for like 15 on Steam, by the way. Ooh, love a good sale. I paid much more for that game, and I was so upset because it was on sale also. And I was like, "Oh Jay, love a sale. I want to play that game on a good discount." And then like a week later, it dropped to an even much lower price. So I was like so upset. The love in this place, it looks much more colorful, I believe, than in the official version. Mm. It feels like I'm in a Splatoon level where the ink is Fanta. But also, I'm. Ooh, where? Oh. But also, I remember a scene with penis, and I'm not sure we can handle that mindfully or demurely. No, you won't. You won't handle the scene as adults, but I think you can play Outlaws on stream, no problems. There should not be any problem at all with oh, the graphic content in that game in your channel. But yeah, when you see it, you will not behave demurely, you or your chat. Powerful. Friday is payday, that's nice, Ripta. Absolutely. But I want to see you play Spyro? Absolutely. I personally believe we're all quite mature here. Eh. Look at my boob size, George. 13.99, so it's 65% off until July 10th. That's nice. Love a good sale. So sad now that both Crash and Spyro are now fully dead, even though they had a hugely successful remaster collection. Oh, here, yes, but have you seen how my chat behaves? Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Chaotic for sure. I'm heading to bed. Have a good rest of your day, cuties. Have a good night, sweet dreams, Kai. See you soon, hopefully. Hi, Abby. How are you? Good morning. How was your day, Abby? How was your Wednesday? What were you up to? What happened in your day? ABC a hooker. ABC a ABC a hook. I think the I think the joke. Did you did you think the joke true, Josh? Like ABC. Yeah, I can get a joke also with AB's name. Anyway, which how was your day, AB? What were you up to? Shut up. Sure. Absolutely. What would you play on stream next, George? Anything in the menu? Are you gonna play a Sega Classic? Or what? Literally MK versus DC? Not, you're not joking? Interesting. My goodness, I almost choked. So interesting. What made you select such a game for the next stream opportunity you have? I never joked in my whole entire life. Eh, maybe so. Let me save in the meat room. Since TR1 played it for me, I have to do it myself. That is true, yeah. I had to play Mega Man Legends because Tier will not continue it for me. Powerfully. Absolutely. Joshua, do you think Michael V is this size when it comes to red meat? Or even longer? No. Or fine. I hope a little more volume to it at least. Sure. Yeah, it's quite a skinty meat pole for sure. Yeah, I see it. It looks like a kind of like a worm. That's Rachel the worm in Ill Bleed. Hey, it looks like an ant's leg. Sure. Did you ever watch the movie Ants? I never did. I only watch A Bug's Life. My goodness. Can I climb through there? Hmm. Oh, my boobs are in full display. And the exit in this place? I hate it here. I saw Ants in theaters. Did you watch A Bug's Life? And if so, which movie did you like better? Remember the wasp couple in Ants? Yeah, I never saw Ants. Maybe I should. I know some people actually, they're like, oh, I actually like Ants better than A Bug's Life. So that in theaters too? Powerful. Well, I don't know why the hell I am failing this jump at all. I never failed it before in my life. So am I assuming... Mm. Look at the horseman. He's just standing there menacingly. Isn't Ants like super existential and grim? Maybe so. Back then, that was a whole different world when it came to DreamWorks movies. So I would not be surprised. Let's take a look at the horsey. Is he brand new also, kinda? He looks better, I believe, perhaps. I like it, the meat on him. It looks quite nice. I like his little tail. His little shoesies. Very cute. Daru, hello, how are you, Daru? How was your stream earlier? What would you... I saw you playing some Fatal Frame. Did you enjoy? Did you like it? Let me give you a shout out for Lord of Love. Hey, Daru. Absolutely. But love you, Daru. And it's definitely more adult humor. Yeah, growing up back then, and watching those movies come out at the same time, and they were like all the exact same basic concept, but in such wildly different execution. It was like so strange. So like you go as a kid and you watch A Bug's Life first, and then you go see Ants, and you're like, oh, it must be the same movie, kinda. And then it's not. It's a wholly different humor, sense of humor. How are you today, Mexi? I'm good. What were you up to, Daru? How was your Wednesday? I just had a nice day. Thank you for asking. Jay was nice. It was cute. Earlier, we played some Rugrats games, and they were awful. They were not fun at all. So I quit, and we're not playing with Miss Croft. Through fan request, which I think it's nice. Funny how both movies have sex pest. Ants has Woody Allen. Bugs Life has Kevin Spacey. Kevin Spacey in a Bugs Life? Since when? Let me Google. Whom is Kevin Spacey in A Bug's Life? Oh, he's the villain. Oh. Oh, wow. Interesting. And Woody Allen, who is he the main guy or something? Woody Allen. C. Who the hell is C? Is he the main guy? I'm assuming it's the main guy. That sounds bad. That sounds like the most awful idea ever. Like, who will cast Woody Allen as the lead in a kids movie? My goodness. It's Hollywood. Good luck throwing a stone and not hitting one. Mm-hmm. For sure. Sadly. Did you see the results with who was it? Was it Didi? Yeah, I think it was Didi. It was so sad. Evil won. Evil won 1 second. Just like Deep Impact and Armageddon. Interesting. Maxi said, "My body, my choice," and did away with the babies. Absolutely, yeah. Yes, I don't think people knew back then. Yeah, for sure. Or well, when did the whole Woody Allen thing happen with his daughter? As a kid, like I knew something happened, but I didn't knew like much context. But I knew something happened with Woody Allen. So that's awful. Not them shooting testiculos at you. It's like a little meatball. So we are in like a little pasta section, pasta wall and floors. So they shoot me the meatballs, which I think it's nice. Let's go with the Uzis. Why not? That was in 1992, but he was never charged. So they cast him in a kids movie after that happened. That is crazy. There is no excuse. There was not like, oh, we didn't know back then. So whoever cast him in a kids movie, that is insane. Ads didn't come out until 1998, so people stopped caring. Apparently, interesting. Maybe it happened like with a Food Fight. Did you ever see Food Fight? That one super awful movie that was supposed to come out much earlier, but it came out like 10 years later or something. Hmm. My goodness. Powerful. Like imagine making a movie for kids and you cast actors who were relevant at that time, and then you release a movie like in 2025, and your leads for a kids movie are like Hilary Duff, Charlie Sheen, and Eva Longoria. Like, what kid knows them at that point? I think Hollywood might be for garbage people. That is true, yeah. How nice. The little grapefruit technique hole, it looks, I think, more detailed than in the official version. Interesting. Chapter 1 of Speedstorm done. That's nice. Yeah, I kind of miss going back to Speedstorm, but yeah, let me not go back to that. I have enough battle passes to do as it is. Georgia, would you show Michael B about the grapefruit technique? Would you show him what it's about beautifully? That would be really nice. Love a fruit moment. A fruity moment by a fruit. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Powerful game. Some beautiful items in the water. Get some oxygen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Kind of creepy. You can hear them in the water still. This section is my goodness. Ooh. Let us go over here powerfully. He was so stupid. He was shooting at the wall. It's meaty up in here. Oh. Let me get some items in this section. Among the meat. Mm-hmm. 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 How nice. Mm-hmm. So to reach that section, mm, and we enter the meat tower. The meat is throbbing. Do I have any? Do I have any shotgun? Only two though. Let's go. Let's go with the magnums. And let's save, I guess. Meanwhile, I have 2 HP left. And somehow I'm still with health. Is there a reason why the walls are all fleshy and alive? I think it's because the whole pyramid is alive then. The whole pyramid is alive. So we are inside a living thing. That is at the same time a living thing and also a pyramid and also a mechanism, and it gives birth to these monsters. So it's like we are in Mother Station. Like in the lore, what is going on? So yeah, she finds out at this point. Miss Crow finds out the blonde lady who hired her, the blonde lady with the huge boobs. It may sound familiar to you. That character archetype. She is a super old, ancient Atlantean monster, and they love to make meat monsters like her. So that's all. So everything is meaty for that reason. You know. Natla used the flesh of the Atlantean kings to make the pyramid, so she could have immortality, I believe. She mentioned like she wanted to make like she wanted to make the Atlanteans the ultimate race or something. Most fat-breasted blondes are Atlantean monsters. Mm-hmm. That tracks for sure. Anybody alive right now? Hmm. Speaking of Pokemon collectibles, you know what I want to try? I want to try that like baby bell cheese that deer likes. I saw they released a collab with Baby Bell cheese and Pokemon. You get a little Pokemon illustration on the actual cheese packaging. What for? No, who knows? But it looks kind of sweet. So if I had to eat Baby Bell cheese, that would be the perfect excuse. I would be like, oh, I'm just getting the cheese for the Pokemon. And the other guy, where's the exit? Are you the exit? Is a cheese made from authentic milk tank titty milk? Could be nice. Organic. But I doubt they will go such lengths for an amazing product, sadly. Hi Maxi, hi friends. How are you, kid? What are you up to? How are you feeling? Oh, I thought the eggs were empty. Powerful. I'm feeling a lot better, thanks. Happy to be home. That's nice, kid. So what happens now? What's next in our road to recovery? Oh, that this crap is time. Time sensitive. Time sensitive. It's a horsey. I think I can avoid the horsey. Right? No? I cannot? Hmm. Well, let me heal quickly, my goodness. I think horses are nice. Oh, he's gone. I have to watch Netflix. Food has arrived. What did you get? What are you gonna eat soon? Be back soon. Powerful. Ooh. I saw Lurch eating in Vietnam, and I forget what he got, but it looked like a meal I never seen before. Which I think it's nice. I would like to taste um I would like to taste what was Lurch earlier? What did he move to? I forget which place Lurch moved to beautifully. Oh, it's gone. I think was it the Philippines? No. It was Thailand, I believe. So yeah, Thailand cuisine looks fun. It looks cute. For sure, George. Atlantis. Lurch did move to Atlantis for sure. That tracks. Okay, I looked it up. Apparently, it is fleshy because Atlantis grew its mutant armies in the pyramid. This looks like teeth, kinda. So the beautiful X. In the pyramid, Natla made even more terrible monsters, which is why they sealed her away back when. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think she's immortal by design. She never dies at all in the classic in the classic crystal continuity. She dies once an anniversary, in quotes, and then she's fully back. So yeah, she never dies. She never dies at all. So she attained immortality. So she wants to be like the queen, I guess, by herself. Like at that point, why bother? You know? Lurch moved to from Australia. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he moved from Australia to Atlantis for sure. How nice! Wow. Exactly, George. I'm assuming you finished your DVD Battle Pass, right, George? You play DBD far more than me, far more often. So I'm assuming you finish. So me, that I'm a Battle Pass girly. Like, what's the point of keep playing a game if there's nothing to unlock at that point, you know? Almost definitely. I did finish that shit a while ago. So what's the point? Why do you keep playing DVD? To get blood points or something? Or do you truly enjoy the gameplay, the multiplayer gameplay enough to keep playing with friends? Well, I missed the... Ah, it's fine. Hi, Sadie Cat, how are you? What are you up to? What's the O about? Did I say something? Did my unhinged commentary get you? Mind your fucking business. How about that? That is true. I should do mind my fucking business for sure. Good point. Sometimes it happens. But you have to be reminded to mind your fucking business for sure. What are you up to, Sadie Cat? Hello? Lana look a little different today. Yeah, she got some vitamins. And the vitamins made her grow stronger and taller, just in a specific body part. Do you know, Sadie Cat? So I think it's nice. I think she looks gorgeous. She looks like an aspirational icon. You know, I aspire to look like her, which I think is nice. Good for her. Good for her. Healthy queen. Exactly. Love vitamins. Mm-hmm. Yeah, what are you up to, Sadie? How was your day? Mm, 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 mm. Mm, 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 mm. She wants to restore Atlantis and be queen again. Uh-huh. I believe women's stories matter. They just matter. Again, because the two King Divas died thousands of years ago. So yeah, the throne is empty, so she can take it if you... oh my god. She can take it if she wants it. Unlock those cosmetics and get all the blood points. So I can prestige bitches in the game. Interesting. If I ever get a prestige 100 character, which at some point I will get, if I ever get one, if I ever get a prestige 100 character, it will be so embarrassing because by that point, I doubt my talent in the game will increase. So I will still play like a newbie. So it will be so embarrassing. And people will bully me the house down. They will bully you if you are a good player at Prestige 100. And I'm assuming even more if you are a Prestige 100 player and you can play good. I'm off to bed. Have a good night, cuties. Love you, Drifta. Good night, sweet dreams. Mwah. See you soon, hopefully. I will never bully you, Mexi. I'm nice. Me when I lie. That's like if you said, I don't like Michael B. George. Did you enjoy a pussy moment, George? The pussy looks nice in HD. Oh, it looks so sweet in the gold edition. I smooched him. It's like Leia in a bigger head size. The whiskers. Yeah, they don't look that nicely in the official release. It's so sweet though. Love them. I think it looks nice. They don't show a hole like Pom Pom Purin. Look at the little feetsies. I think it's nice. They're like Leia in jumbo size. How nice. Rude not to not show hole. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Some beautiful items in the area. A beautiful shotgun. Mm-hmm. Nothing in this section. Mm-hmm. Did you finish your Fortnite Battle Pass, Josh? Are you going to? Did you get the Battle Pass in the first place? As opposed to the DVD Battle Pass? Sexily. Oh, I missed that crocodile in the water. Look at all the pussies. No, I haven't finished it. I'm like level 44. We'll get on it. Stat. Whore. Do you know me? I play Fortnite on 3 accounts. So I got to level 100 already on my main account. And on the others, I'm like in level 80. And you'd be surprised how little I play the game. It's actually that easy to level up in Fortnite, but not doing anything. You'd be surprised. Is this new, I wonder? It looks cool. Gorge. Yeah, it looks gorge. It looks beautiful. The beautiful night sky, which I'm assuming it's brand new. It's brand new graphics for the gold edition. It looks nice though. Let me say gorgeously. Mm-hmm. Oh wow. The battle pass is kind of lackluster to me beyond Robin. I will finish it for the V-Bucks and Superman though, just to have them. Actually, I thought the battle pass was the best they giving us in a while though. Not like super amazing, but cute, cute, colorful. Most of the skins I will use them. There's only a few I will never use in my life. Oh wow. And that's a win. That's a win from for Fortnite. Do you know? When it comes to battle pass quality in Fortnite. So that's nice. Good on them. Absolutely. Mexi said that's a win for me. Not a win, but like not a loss at least. Not a loss for sure. And I lost many times in a row before with Fortnite battle passes. That's nice. So yeah, not a loss at least for me. Mm-hmm. 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 Absolutely. And thankfully there's no Fortnite collab right now I really want. So I can rebuild my V-Bucks amount. So I don't have to waste my V-Bucks on skins at the moment. I shiver. Can I make it over there? Let's see. Let me save gorgeously. Powerful. Mm-hmm. Are the stars twinkling like in the original? Is that an animated background? Oh, I think it's not. It's static. In the OG, they do blink, I believe. Like Christmas lights. Joshua, have you done your Christmas shopping already? Any ideas on what to give your mommy? Mom Shua? Where's the pussy? In 2 shots. That's sad. My boobs would go pop if they touch any of these spikes. Do you think Chris enjoys things that are twinkling? Sure. Yeah, he loves a twink for sure. Absolutely. He doesn't want muscles. He doesn't want a muscle man. Where's the pussy? Oh, he wants a twink. He wants peers. And I can relate, sadly. But I do like peers though. Just hairless. Hairless and not so meaty, you know? I think the point of a twink is that it's not meaty. It's a very compact meal. As opposed to a more juicy and bigger product. I returned from food. How was it, Kate? What did you swallow? What did you enjoy? Tell me all. Mm-hmm. Powerful. Oh, it looks so blue now. Mm. That looks nice. A beautiful moon. Very gorge. Such as Carlos beer can. Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. I had chicken and bake in Mongolian sauce. Interesting. Did you like it? Did you enjoy? How was the review? How was your review, kid? And Jeff, what did you up to, kid? How are you feeling? Hopefully you feel much better. Oh, hopefully you feel much better from the hospital. It was the first time for me. It was okay. Interesting. Ugh, I forgot. Can you take a screenshot of Lara's boobs with the moon in the background? Sure. I can make the trip back again. So I walk sexily while not getting my fat breasts popped by the spikes. But how are you feeling, kid? Hopefully you're feeling much better. Or at least you know that the road to recovery has now started. Beautifully. So I show my tits for Georgia only. In the beautiful night sky. Just have to rest and wait to recover. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Did you enjoy this, Georgia? With a beautiful smile. I think it's nice. Oh dear. Mm-hmm, kid. For sure. She got bit by a rare insect in Egypt, and her body reacted that way, which I think it's nice. How nice. I think it's powerful. Oh, the beautiful brand new background with the sand. Very beautiful. I like it. Bracing Movie for sure. Lich Rally. Lich Rally. But how was your day, kid? What were you up to besides that? Are you just getting home from the hospital? Or did that happen before? How are you and Deck doing? Check your game section when you can. Thank you, George. I was discharged on Tuesday night. That's nice. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed a nice, peaceful night back home. Absolutely. The infamous Boob Scarab beetle. Which I'm assuming has been in Trashley before. Most likely Trashley has been in Egypt before. That tracks. So I've been home for a couple of nights now. That's nice. But yeah, hopefully you can recover now in your own home, kid, peacefully. And then you can come back to us on Twitch and you can finish Galerians. Or the No Crisis 1 on PlayStation. Trashy has been definitely played host to that beetle. That tracks. Another purposing. I'm gonna go in the water. Yay, how homosexually max up Prince Eric. And that's quite fitting for him. Oh my goodness. You know, Prince Eric is a homosexual who loves women. He loves Ariel, but he's still a homosexual. That's nice. I support him. I find Prince Eric Balfour quite nice. Balfour? What do you mean Balfour? He's a lover of seamen for sure. Like Rio from Shenmue. The actor Eric Balfour. Who the hell is Eric Balfour? Can you beautifully give me more info? Powerfully. Was he in Karan Kim or something? There's something over there. Did I miss something over there? I think it's like a switch or something. What's in here? Any switches? I don't know. He was in 6 Feet Under, a show I never watched. I never cared for that show, but I was a kid back then, so yeah, there was no value in watching that show, you know. So that makes sense. He's an actor from Buffy, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and Haven. Interesting. The OC. Ooh, the OC. Interesting. Kitty was in 2 episodes in Buffy. But Buffy is something I recognize far more easily, you know. Oliver Crocky, I smooch him. Mm. And how nice though. So you find Prince Eric Balfour nice. That's nice. Absolutely. Prince Eric, not Balfour. I think he's cute, but not like the hottest man around, you know? When it comes to Disney Prince S. You should Google him, Maxi. I would like your opinion. Sure. So you mean in aesthetics wise? Let's go take a look. So, Prince Eric Balfour. In Spanish, his last name will be Balcuatro. Oh, he keeps Twinkie vibes. He keeps Twinkie vibes for sure. So speaking of Chris Redfield, man who Chris Redfield will be interested in, he would like a Twinkie Eric Balfour. He's cute though. He's cute. He gives me Latino vibes, kinda. Latino mixing with like Italian or something. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The boobs, for sure. Yeah, not bad at all. Would I want will I go crazy for him? No. But he's really cute. I think he looks nice. He looks sweet. Mm-hmm. I am more into Prince Hans from Frozen, the bad guy. Spoilers. Haven. Charm or Haven. That's 2 different shows in one sentence. But yeah, for sure. He reminds me of who's that Cummings guy? Ian Cummings? Ian Cummings, is that the one? Or something Cummings. You know the one? The queer person, the queer actor. He looks like a younger version of the Cummings guy from Spy Kids. Love him though. Cody Cummings. That sounds like a Sean Cody actor or something. Powerfully. The ginger. That's nice. Yeah, he's cute. Prince Hans is cute, but he will backstab you in more ways than one. So not in a fun way, you know. Sadly. One of them will be a fun way, but the other one not so much. So choose your options carefully when it comes to Disney Prince S. Plural. Which princess would each member of Team Diet be? You asked me that question before, George, and I wasn't able to give a good answer enough. So let's see. I think Thea will be. I think Aurora, because she can speak to animals and she will sleep a lot. So she will not be a reliable member of the team because she will sleep constantly. And I guess that sounds like the air. So who else? My goodness. When was the last time I saved? Not so bad. I think I realized that when I sent it. So yeah, there will be Aurora. Miss Aurora. I believe Lady will be Ariel because she lives on an island. So with an island, there's a lot of water. So I'm assuming Lady knows how to swim. And she has red hair, and Lady has the iconic horror game red wig. So that's Ariel for sure. Hi, Tom. Here to remind you that Michigan boys know how to party. They do for sure. They most certainly do. Absolutely. What did you up to, Tom? Loved you. Mwah. Let me give you a shout out. Follow or love Tom Lee from Belgium. Absolutely. Oh, 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 oh. I fucked up. Lady's a vocalist. Oh yeah, Ariel knows how to sing also. She sang in her father's. Oh no, she skipped the whole sequence, the whole party, but she was about to perform for her father in his own narcissistic musical for him about him. And Lady's a performer, so yeah, that tracks. Yeah, and the curse red wig for sure, kid, absolutely. So yeah, I think Lady is Ariel, the little the little New Zealand mermaid. For sure. Technically, Aladdin is not a real prince, so. Yeah, a lot of fakes in that lineup of official Disney prince, and princess lineup for sure. A lot of fake people, not a lot of actual, official, real lineage. Lineage. Mm-hmm. That tracks. Who is Eve? Eveline would be so. What I assume Eve mostly is that she's bald. She is cursed. She is cursed. She has a dog. What else? Mm. So with those qualities, who would she be as a Disney princess? Mm. Mm. Maybe Jasmine, I guess. Let's pretend Jasmine has a dog, and Jasmine gives me bald vibes. So I guess that tracks. Briar Rose or Jasmine. Yeah, Briar Rose is deer because she speaks to animals and she sleeps a lot. I'm assuming. I'm assuming she loves a good nap for sure. Back from gym and starting part 2 of my working day. Counting down to my holiday next Thursday. That's nice. Can't wait for you to be in different positions out on the sea. How nice. Absolutely. And what's next? Trashly? Trashly would be mm, Trashy would be Snow White because Trashy has two huge candied poisonous apples on her chest. So true, Tom. It can be Elsa. I think she is Snow White. Can you picture Eve saying she is not a prize to be won? But I can imagine her saying, "Win me, I am a prize." Powerfully. The beautiful background, the beautiful Egypt of it all. How nice. Let me say gorgeously before I fucked it up. And Rita is pale because of the reading. Maybe so. I'm assuming Rita also enjoys a nice, furry, hairy man, perhaps. I guess that tracks, yeah. Look at the pussy. Yeah, I'm assuming Rita enjoys a hairy man for sure. But he has to read. She would not enjoy a man if he doesn't read, for sure. So we all cringe when Beast turned human, right? That wasn't just me and Belle. I thought he looked cute as a human. I saw no problem at all when I was a kid. But people are like, he should have remained a beast. And I'm like, meh, whatever. Mars Cruella. How so? Oh, because I'm assuming because of the Labubus. So Mar is Cruella, and the Labubus are her Dalmatians. Not Labubus. Mar enjoys it was the other collection by Pop Mar. Where was it? Skull Panda. Mm-hmm. Powerful. Yeah, Mar enjoys a furry creature. That be a Labubu or a hairy, far more larger creature. For sure. Exactly, yeah. Absolutely. And Ming's queen would be Tiana because they're both green, and Ming's queen loves the color green. Beautiful background though. I love the beautiful night with the beautiful sand. Very gorgeous. Very beautiful indeed. So this section sucks ass. I hate it so much. I don't know how the jump is supposed to go each time. Powerful. So there should be a pussy coming to me at some point. No! My goodness. I hate it here. Lapin is Cinderella. How so? I can't remember Lapin talking about shoes or speaking to mouse. Speaking to mice. Speaking to mices. Lapin is always working. That is true. Lapin is a PCB. A PCB and a BCB. Love him. I think Lapin would be, for something more appropriate, what would be like a cartoon rabbit that a Lapin would be. And a Canadian homosexual. Yeah, that's what Cinderella was also. Yeah, that tracks. Absolutely. Let me go swim with my huge boobs. Powerful. The rabbit from Alice? I guess so, yeah. I guess that is quite a good, beautiful reference. Now, how the hell do I leave this place? Let me in. Powerful game. Bugs Bunny is a very gay rabbit, you'll find. Yeah, I was trying to either make it Disney, but so yeah, Bugs Bunny and Lapin, they're both homosexual rabbits. But I don't know, I don't see much Lapin in Bugs Bunny. Maybe like the bunnies in Tiny Toons. I can see Lapin being like either Buster or Babs. I'm assuming Babs. For sure. Is Thumper a girl rabbit? No, he is a boy. So yeah, for sure, Thumper works way better. For sure, that could be Lapin. Absolutely for sure. Thumper is a boy. So true, Minx. What are you up to, Minx? Flower was his girlfriend. Wasn't Flower the skunk? Yeah, I think. I don't know. I never watch or never care about Bambi that much. I know Dear loves it though. She loves Bambi. What did you up to, Minx? Love you so much. Let me give you a shout out for our love Minx Queen. Absolutely. Beautiful shotgun. So you don't think two different species can find love? Tragic. Well, sure. If we go through that logic, sure. I support them. I support them beautifully. So Lapin is Thumper and Flower is Whales for sure. Two cuties. Two homosexual cuties. Where's the pussy? Exactly. I'm good. Running in DVD. How's Laura and Mexi? I'm good, Minx. Hopefully you had a nice day, Minx. Love you so much. So again, playing with Miss Croft after a night out with the babies from Rugrats was a flop. We're enjoying some beautiful Miss Croft adventures with enhanced chest floaters. Lifesavers, if you will. Absolutely. Life givers. I keep quitting, so I had a 29-minute penalty. Oh, wow. What happened, Mix? Were the matches that bad? Are you playing normal or are you playing event? I think thankfully my matches haven't been that bad lately. There have been some bad matches, but like not enough for me to be like, oh, I truly hate it here, thankfully. So thankfully it's not that bad for me lately. But things can get bad soon in the future. At all times, for sure. Hi, Cortez. How are you? What are you up to? Good morning. Good morning and good night. These randoms and killers are not making the event fun. Yeah, I see that for sure. Yesterday, I had a Nea AFK for most of the match, and then our AFK kill. Oh wow, kill me at the end, and they all left me to die. Well, that seems on purpose. I don't know why they would do that to you, but that seems oddly specific. For sure. I did have a kind of like a match like that. The whole team was AFK. And I was like, what is going on? My goodness. So I'm assuming there's people who do that on purpose then. They go AFK to ruin at least one person's night. That is so strange. Hopefully they choke. Hopefully they D-word soon. How nice. Titsu Cortez. Killers the past couple days have been so sweaty for me. Well, to me that's the whole time. That's a normal DVD night, but yeah, when Orella released, I don't know why, but the sweatiness was cranked up to 11 to me. I don't know what happened with Orella releasing, but the sweatiness increased like double. It doubly increased to me. But that's just my onion. I just got off. Oh yeah, how was it? I just got off of a 12-hour shift at the hospital. Yeah, how was it, Cortez? So is that over with? Is that all? Or oh my goodness. Or it can't happen in the near future. Do you think? But yeah, hopefully you can rest, Cortez. You can enjoy a beautiful full night of sleep, I'm assuming. Hopefully. I am off until Sunday morning. That's nice. But you enjoy your rest. It sounds extremely difficult, for sure. Last time you told me about it, it sounded extremely tiresome. What now? I got a beautiful ornate key, and that goes, I believe. Mexi, yes, dear. What are you up to? Do you think Out from Under is valid? The Britney song? Well, I'm out. I forgot the lyrics, but I think it goes, well, I'm out from under. Yeah, Bob. Bobby for sure. Why the question? Are you an Out from Under unvalid person? Thank you for noticing. Lady said she's never heard of that song, and she's never heard of Summer Boy. What Summer Boy? Is that a Gaga song? That sounds like a Gaga song. She doesn't know music. A Gaga song, yes. I never heard that song before, but I know I recognize the name at least. Absolutely. So yeah, I have no idea how Summer Boy sounds like, but I'm assuming it's a good song. Circus is my favorite Britney moment. Every song is my life. That's nice, no, but yeah, I love that song. And I found out that that's a cover. Britney covered that song because that song was in the Bratz movie soundtrack. Can you believe that song? I don't know if it was made for the movie, but that song was in the Bratz movie soundtrack. Can you imagine? Which a good song. That is real music. Dear, did you enjoy my look? Did you find it valid? Like All From Under and Summer Boy? All From Under and Unusual Jew are my faves. Real music. That was a good album. For sure. Somehow you made her tits bigger. Somehow. I am even larger. That's great. I think it's nice. Oh, it looks like a heart now. That's sweet. A little heart-shaped moment. If only the camera is fighting against her boobs. You can put them that close to them, or the camera like slides. That's funny. Out from under being on brats. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Did you know? Can you imagine? I had no idea. I had no idea that was a Bratz movie song. So people were questioning, is Britney a Bratz movie stan? Because she covered that song from the Bratz soundtrack, and then she bought the house from the Bratz movie. I don't know if you ever saw that, the Bratz movie, but at one point there is a mansion in that movie, and she bought the mansion. So to me, that sounds like a stan. That sounds like a stan moment. She must have loved the film. So good for her. Good for her that she enjoys cinema. Absolutely. I want Britney and Chad to meet so they can enjoy a movie together. They could watch the Bratz movie and then they could watch something fucked up like kids. I love Out From Under. It's perfect. Really good song. It's quite the underrated Britney song for sure. Please. I had no idea kids existed until Chad mentioned it. That's insane. Her breasts have breast. I can see below my breast. That's nice, Cortez. I think that's valid of you. I can see shite. Lady's perfect too, but she doesn't know music. Sometimes she knows. She knows a good hit when she sees it for sure. Absolutely. She just doesn't know Out From Under, which is a real hit, real music. But I support her. Lara presses the switch with her breast. Exactly. What did you up to dinner? Did you enjoy some nice dinner? What did you eat? Oh, that's Leia's head. It's small. It's tiny. Polly pocket size. That's Leia for sure. Had a wrap jai was nice. That's nice. I think that sounds powerful. Can I get this version of Lara in Mortal Kombat and do a fatality with her breast? For sure. One of the OG Gaga songs, very summer bubblegum pop. I don't know much Gaga B-side content, so like unreleased content. What do the stands call it? The deep cuts. I don't know much Gaga deep cuts, but thanks to Dear, I always remember. I always have it in my head. That little baseball song or football. I know it's a sports song, so to me that's always in my head at all times. Overnight shifts at the hospital are either very chill, like tonight, or very hectic. We only had one admission and a few patient calls. One rapid response team. That's nice, Cortez. I support you. Having not chaotic nights, always. Everybody loves it. Football. I don't know what you mean, but I want Hillary or Miley. Joshua means which Disney princess are you? Because he wants to know my opinion on which Disney princess is team died as a whole, you know, as a sisterhood. And I say you will be Aurora because you can speak to animals. And I'm assuming you like to nap a lot. Assuming. My goodness. We did it. A pretty bland blonde who naps. Absolutely. How nice though. But you love Out From Under. Speaking of Womanizer, I don't like that song anymore. Or not like, I just find it like so overplayed now. So I don't enjoy Womanizer now. Maybe also give me more. I don't need this, I don't need those songs anymore. But yeah, give me Out From Under, absolutely. Real music. Sleeping Busty Beauty. Mm-hmm. Sleeping, sleeping, sleeping. Baked. How did it go? It was slutty, 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 baked it, baked it. How did it go? You let me know. Are the gift pussies brand new? They look brand new. Big Date Boob Girl. Slutty, 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 Big Date Boob Girl. So it will be sleepy, 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 Big Date Boob Girl for the year. Do you say GIF or do you say GIF? I found out Earl here, our love Earl, he calls it GIF. And apparently he told me, oh, thank you, George, for the beautiful pin message. So yeah, I found out Earl calls it GIF. So you know the little uh, animated picture file extension. So he calls it GIF, and apparently that's how the original creator calls it also. Earl is disgusting? Yeah. So yeah, apparently according to Earl, it's GIF. And to me that sounds gross. I will always call it a GIF. With no T. To me, it's a GIF file, not a GIF. It's a beautiful key. The poor pussy. How long do you think my timer will be if I DC again? I'm assuming perhaps an hour, Minx. But I support you. How is your match? I'm assuming if you have to ask, I'm assuming it's not going so well. But I support you. I support you in any penalty deserving choices you do. An hour? Yeah. So last time how was it? Like half an hour or so? Oh, 45 minutes? So perhaps it could be next time it could be an hour, if not more. But I support you, Minx. I support you emotionally. Do you trust bald people? Depends. I love running a killer while someone does an invocation in the basement instead of gens. Mm-hmm. For sure. I have very little people who do invocations. Means that's crazy. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, is it worth it doing the invocation? Oh hey, I thought I opened that. Oh. Dear, I'm in the gutters with these randoms. Well, I support you, Minx, emotionally.
No.
Emotionally. In a
No.
sister kind of way. If that helps.
No.
Which stupid key am I missing? Oh. That means I manifest for you some beautiful, decent matches soon. Beautifully. I beautifully save the game just in case. The invocations don't seem worth it to me, especially in solo queue. I never bring them. Adiba just wants her challenges done. For sure, Minx. Absolutely, I get you. Sometimes that's all I want. And I guess sometimes that's way too much to ask for because you can do them at all. So it's you against the killer and then against your teammates. My God, it's a lot. But I support you means emotionally and mentally. Get a snack. Maybe that will calm you down beautifully. Thank you so much. Absolutely. Zach, do you enjoy that Phoenix is coming to Marvel Rivals? Do you love her or no? I think she looks cute in Rivals. Not gorgeous, but she looks cute. Lara just casually walking around with her massive tits. As you do, sometimes that is the life of a lot of women, a lot of beautiful icons. They just casually walk around with their huge boobs on them at all times. That is life. Real experiences, you know, like Dolly Parton. Yeah. hmm Or Marge when in that one episode when she gets the huge boobs by mistake. hmm hmm The beautiful room. I don't see any improvements from specifically from the mod. Or maybe this one is brand new. I think it doesn't look like that in the official version. It looks gorgeous, the beautiful illustration with the kitty. I think it's nice. The little crocodile. How nice. Is anybody sad that Perfect Dark got cancelled? I think that game didn't look that hot to begin with, but that's sad. I was hoping for a Miss, what's her name? Miss Joanna Dark revival moment, sadly. And it seems it's not happening. So sad. Diva down. That's me. That's me in beautiful HD glory. Beautiful ponytail. My boobs could be bigger though. Skinny. Oh, nice. What's the last game for 360? Yeah, it was Perfect Dark Zero. And it was mixed, but I seen people who liked that game. I tried it for like a 10 minutes and I didn't like it. I didn't enjoy it. But to be fair, I also was never a huge fan of the original also. So maybe it's not for me. Good night, large dear girls. Good night, dear. Love you so much. Sweet dreams. Mwah. Dream about the bombastic merge. For me. Okay, that was Miss Joanna Dark's last game. Perfect Dark Zero. And it was quite the mixed reception for her. And what now? I beautifully. I think I opened something, but I don't know where. Oh. And you're not a FPS sleuth. Yeah, I guess so. I was never a fan of Perfect Dark, GoldenEye. Back in my day, the boys and the men, they will go crazy, they will go feral for a GoldenEye moment. And I never cared. Like, give me a copy of Mischief Makers or something. Not GoldenEye. Sexily. But I do appreciate a beautiful woman in gaming moment. And sadly, Miss Joanna's moment seems to have gone down the drain once again. Where is she? Where'd she go? Hmm. Well, she will be back soon. Remember this section? This was the place where we, as a family with Lady Lay, we spoke at length about dick cheese. It's the dick cheese room. I thought it was nice. I think it's nice to enjoy such discussions as a family with your chosen family on Twitch. I think it's beautiful. It does look quite cheesy though. Oh wow, even more in the OG. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Beautiful med kit. Can I make another? I couldn't make it. I thought I could make it. Did I save? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I think I think the section looks I think the section looks nicer than in the official version. At least color wise. Mm-hmm. I remember the section with Lady. She had no idea why that pad opened like that and then it closed like that. So we stayed in the section for like half an hour for Lady to make sense of it, and it never did. Kermit's aerial stunt is so cute. I love him. I wish I could play with him, but they don't let you play as them. As Kermit or Miss Piggy, sadly. They can choke. Why did you close? Oh, I didn't pull the lever. So did it let you play now as Kermit and Miss Piggy in free play or not yet? Yeah, last time I played, I thought they let you play as every character in the game on free play, but yeah, they didn't let me play as Kermit or Miss Piggy, and that is so cruel. That game is so weird sometimes. The choices they make, the creative choices are so strange. I wish the game was paid like in Green Lake Valley. That way, I'm assuming they will give us better content. Or they will treat us more fairly. You could play them if they are, I guess, in regulated multiplayer, but that is rare. They can choke. Hate them so much. He went down quickly. Beautiful section though. It looks so tropical. Love the green of it. Very gorgeous. My account is so old and I kept up with the grind for so long, it makes it easier for me to than most people. For sure. Yeah, if you start right now, you will not get access to a lot of stuff unless you pay. That is so awful. See, I wish I made the game paid. Like Greenlight Valley, that's a fully paid game. And it's a much more enjoyable game because of that. That way you get a lot of stuff for free. I get the premium currency in that game for free. I've never paid for a single microtransaction at all because the game gives you the content for free because you paid for it. So I think it's a much more enjoyable game overall. So give me the paid version. Genu. I have never played anything on Speedstorm, but they definitely have made the free experience worse. Yeah, it's bad. I don't recommend. Oh, the pussy on the wall, very cute. That's Leia looking for her rainbow banana. Derogatory. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, I wanted to do all the secrets, but this secret is so annoying. Let me not do it. It was so slow on night shift that my upper level put on the TV and it was playing Modern Family. Interesting. Did you enjoy that? Or did you not enjoy that? I was enjoying Modern Family. I thought it was a cute show. I have 1 HP. I got to hear Sofia Vergara's lovely diva voice. I didn't really pay attention. It's a sitcom. But yeah, did you enjoy that show, I mean? Did you enjoy that show being on the TV and you could hear it with your beautiful medical staff ears? That is the question. My goodness. Absolutely. That's nice. That's nice that you enjoy it. Absolutely. I support you. But I was learning from my diva lessons from Sophia. Mm-hmm. I never noticed she married that, well, now ex-husband. But before, she married the hot guy people love. Joe Manganiello or something. And he is delicious, but to me, he looks a bit annoying. Like, I can't even imagine being married to him. He looks like a lot to handle. We also watch a little King of the Hill. I never enjoyed King of the Hill. Did you find that rotted of me? I think Deer. I think Deer looks like a King of the Hill fan. I'm gonna ask her next time. King of the Hill, that was a very ugly show to me as a kid. Like, I love The Simpsons, but King of the Hill looks so ugly to me. That was my Wild Thornberries, the animation style, repelled me. I think it's fine. Interesting. I know people love it, but that's a show that if I had the opportunity to watch on TV or like super easily now, I will not do it. I think the jokes from the show that have become memes on the internet are so unfunny. Like the propane stuff. I do enjoy a nice little Hank Hill bubble butt moment though. That is kind of funny. But all the others, no, they're not funny to me at all. And then they fired. I'm petty for someone else. They fired Brittany Murphy when she was at her lowest. She needed good PR and they fired her from the show. So I'm holding on to being petty for her. They can choke. That's my person. I don't know you. Exactly. I do like Bobby though. He's sweet. He will be my friend. It is a little ugly, but it is pretty funny and not problematic. It's a pass for me. Sure, I fully get you. Poor Pussy. King of the Hills is a great show. I wouldn't watch it. It's not for me, I guess. The jokes are not that funny, but the topics it discusses are great. Mm. Is it like would you say it's like the Seinfeld, but animated? The Seinfeld of the animated world, I guess. Let's save just in case. I was laughing at the episode today. Wanted to adopt a dog, but they gave him a cat instead. Interesting. Are you gonna watch the reboot? Is that content appealing to you at all or no? You would say no to the reboot. Beautiful section. I think the cheese cat looks cuter in this version. Very interesting. How's my shotgun? Oh, powerful game. Mm-hmm. It's probably top 10 of American cartoons for me. Interesting. What will be the full list? According to you. King of the Hill was not afraid to address topics like racism, homophobia, religious intolerance, PTSD, topics that so many shows are afraid to discuss for fear of tanking their ratings, especially if back then. Yeah, I know it's. Oh, this looks nice. the little tongue, meaty area inside the cat. It looks nice in this version. Very pink. I love it. Love the lighting. You know, I know it's quite the important show for such a reason, but I still wouldn't watch. Not for me. I have not assembled the full list yet. Adventure Time might be on the list. That's nice. The beautiful moon, the night sky. Ooh, 37 minutes, and I miss a secret beautifully, but in my heart, I got that secret. I deserve having that secret being counted as obtained because it's so annoying to get. So I like to pretend I got the full secrets, you know. And that's it. That is the beautiful Tomb Raider 1 Unfinished Business DLC in the Gold Edition. That was nice though. So 2 beautiful hours, powerful. So next time we'll go with some TR2, the beautiful full game, in beautiful Gold Edition quality. Thank you, Minx. So yeah, sadly it's too late to play some other game like DBD or something, but why don't we call it a night?